So what's my biggest takeaway from this course? Well, for me, the biggest takeaway from this course is the Cultural Revolution, which was in 1960s, because I was able to find how it repeats as a pattern across the ages. One of the major reasons why Mao Zedong started the Cultural Revolution was to regain his authority, because after the Great Leap Forward failed, many people criticized him. His followers were Red Guard army who were inexperienced and young people, and they were led to kill tens of millions of people. China named this incident 文化大革命, the Cultural Revolution, but I will translate this into mass madness. I was shocked by how this incident happened only like 50 years ago, and that many intellectual people killed themselves because they are so shameful of everything. All past traditions were rejected and cultural sets were damaged. By looking at how people were so easily brainwashed by a dictator who is trying to maintain his power, I doubted the rationality of people. I realized there's a pattern of this mass madness thing across the ages. For example, in World War II, Hitler gained power not by using violence, but by agitating people through an election. He brainwashed people, and even young children would say that they would die for him. Young children were sent to this camping to be educated, to obey and worship Hitler. And what's surprising here is that boys and girls went to the camping together, and since Hitler believed that in order to make this country stronger, the population should increase, so he thought that that giving a lot of birth is a big virtue. So many girls who went to the camping actually got pregnant, and they were even proud of getting pregnant because the country encouraged it so much. I think this is ridiculous, and it is very shocking how this incident happened only 70 years ago. 70 years ago. So basically, people were completely brainwashed. Even USA had mass madness incident, which was 9/11 terrorist attacks. The Cultural Revolution, World War II, 9/11 terrorist attacks, all happened during about the same time period. But before all these incidents, there were already many examples of mass madness, such as witch hunt, which was in 15th century. The witch hunt was also very ridiculous, as many women were burnt in flame just because they were suspected as witches for having a long hair or other unnecessary reasons. To conclude, in human history across the ages, there are so many examples of mass madness, and this pattern across the ages shows how people are so vulnerable and easily brainwashed. Among all these incidents, the most recent one is the Cultural Revolution. And its scale, how tens of millions of people died, surprised me. The repetition of this mass madness across the ages shows that there are always strong and weak people, and how people with authority always try to protect themselves from losing their power, and how people without the authority are so dependent on them and controlled by them.